because you know I want to look good for the boys. Okay, you ready? I'm getting nervous. 1, 2, 3.
Up in the air, I want you to jump. Jump.
Las gafas. What is up, stupid bitches? Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, pendejas. Today I'm gonna make a motherfucking bomb ass recipe for you guys because I know Mother Day's coming up and I know your mom's tired of eating the same food. So you're about to hook her up with some bomb ass shit. So let's go ahead and see what I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna make some cameraman, hello, over here. I'm gonna actually make some broccoli cheddar soup. So it's gonna be real easy that you can make. You can just be dipping and dumping and it's not gonna be too hard. So I'm gonna show you the ingredients, okay? So come on over. So, over here. Okay, so you're gonna need some cheese. You're obviously gonna need some fucking cheddar. I don't got cheddar, okay? And this is the thing. Sometimes in life, you're not gonna have everything. Just use what you got. So I'm gonna use some Colby Jack cheese here. I got this stuff at Costco, so just in case if you want to know. You're gonna get some cheese. You're gonna use some cheese. Don't use fucking the Mexican cheese. Use this fucking white shit cheese, okay? You're gonna need some all-purpose flour. You're gonna use some half and half. I just went to El Superior because, you know, I need to get some half and half because I don't really use that. You're gonna need some butter. This is fake butter. Get some real butter because I use this butter, but I know me cague, but it's just counterintuitive because, okay, you know what I'm saying. Okay, and then also you're gonna obviously need some broccoli florets. You can buy the regular ones. I personally like the bougie ones because I'm that bougie bitch. And it's already fucking cut and everything, you're not gonna do anything. You can use some carrots. This is optional. Again, it's totally your discretion. I don't give a fuck what you do with your life, okay? You're gonna also use some chicken broth. Get the less sodium one because we're gonna be using, I forgot. We're gonna use some consomme too. I like this one. If y'all need some good consomme, get the Nor one. This one's bomb. Gonna get some garlic papineres, some salt foreres, yellow onion foreres, and I think that's pretty much it. So in a large pan, bowl thing, whatever you gotta use, just use this type, okay? So let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of this butter. It's not real butter, but sauce, okay? Put just a couple of, I didn't wash my fingers and I poked my butt, crap. Just put a couple of tablespoons of that. We're first gonna make the sauce. And then, while that's cooking, I'm doing tangle with my cameraman. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up the vegetables. I'm gonna chop up this yellow onion. Go to El Superior. They're cheap. They're 4 pounds for $1. You can get hella onions for cheap, okay? I don't know how to chop. Just chop that bitch. Chop that bitch! Why did I say that? Okay, you don't gotta record out of this, damn. Honestly, you guys, I don't know how to cook. I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys. I literally look at the recipes 2 seconds before I make them, and then I'm just like, well, it looks like we're gonna make this today. And it looks like I've been doing this for years, but the reality is you just gotta fake it until you make it, you know? You gotta pretend like you know what you're doing. Like, when you get a new job at a corporate office and they're like, oh, do you know how to use Excel? You're gonna be like, hell yeah, I know how to use Excel. I know how to use it advanced. And you just gotta figure it out, you know? Because nobody's gonna know. Come on over. Come on over, daddy. So we're gonna go ahead and put in the yellow onion on here. I thought that was Nikita's hand going up. And the reason why we're putting onion is so your breath can stink, obviously. Then I'm gonna use some of this minced garlic. I love using minced garlic because it's just dip it in dunking. Do like I don't know how much this is. Just do it, chale. If you think it's a lot, it probably isn't. Okay, and then I'm going to just go ahead and let this caramelize just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and start preparing. Over here, cameraman. Over here, I'm the star, huh? So then next what you're gonna do is you're gonna start preparing all the vegetables. So I'm gonna start cutting the little zanahorias and okay. I don't know what I'm doing. We're gonna go ahead and add 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Make sure it's all-purpose. Don't use the Mexican tortilla flour. You need to use the all-Becky purpose one. We're gonna use 1/4 of it, okay? So measure out 1/4. Mi dedo de caca. And what you're gonna do is you're going to, sorry. turn this down first of all. You're going to add it very, very, very slowly, okay? It's a-okay. Let me go ahead and grab some of this half and half that I'm gonna use. You can use regular milk, but I like to be fat ass because y'all already know. And I'm gonna use some of this half and half. Don't laugh, cameraman. I'm gonna go ahead and just use a little onza de la leche so it all can just do its thing. Okay, just use a little bit. Okay, so now that you've actually used your whisk, I don't have a whisk, but you can use a whisk. Use a whisk and make sure that there's no clumps in it, because if there's clumps, it's about to be nasty. Now you're gonna go ahead and add your chicken broth, okay? Now that it's all kind of done its thing, we're gonna add 2 cups of chicken broth for 1/4 cup of powder, okay? Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of the chicken stock. Now my flour has been incorporated very nicely, and you want it to have kind of like a thick consistency, okay? So this is gonna be 2 cups of our chicken stock. And now you wanna make sure that you're using the 33% less sodium because no te quieres engordar, you know what I'm saying? Now that you've added your chicken broth and everything looks good, we're gonna go ahead and add in our half and half. So now I'm gonna add my 2 cups of my half and half, like so. I'm gonna bring this up to a soft little boil, okay? If you're making this recipe for more than 1 person or 2 people or 3, so just double up on everything. So I use 2 cups of chicken broth, use 2 cups of milk, so then do the math, just kind of consecutively do it. You can make up to like 7 or 8, 9 cups, however much. If you want to bring this at, you know, like a family dinner or something. Okay, so now that this is coming up to a light simmer, I'm gonna go ahead and add just a tablespoon of this chicken bouillon. And the reason why I'm doing it because I want to have a much more like chickeny flavor. So go ahead and use a teaspoon, which is like usually the palm of your hand like that. And then sprinkle it on top para que le dé un poquito color, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't like food that doesn't taste salty. Well, I mean. And if you're watching your salt, well then don't eat this. I'm gonna start working on just these little carrot little grits. And I'm gonna put this on low so it can... Okay, so I have only baby carrots. Please use the big ones because... Oh! Fuck! So I did forget to add a little bit of pepper, so go ahead. I'm gonna sprinkle in some pepper right now to give it that really nice like color that's like that, you know, traditional broccoli cheddar soup that we're looking for. Carrots all cut and ready to go. And now I'm gonna go ahead and use my broccoli. If you don't have, like this is too big, okay? This looks like you need to go to the doctor because after you contracted hepatitis, this is too big. So you're gonna wanna cut that into smaller little portions. So what I like to do is I just like to cut this little stem part right here and then they all start falling off, okay? And then cut them in fourths. Just like that. So you want little pieces. I mean, you can have a big chunk if you want. And keep these, don't throw these out, you guys. I know some of you like DJ Khaled don't like eating these, but just keep them. It's gonna give your soup a lot more flavor, okay? So let me go ahead and chop these up real quick. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the cheese part, which is my favorite part. I'm gonna go ahead and take, or should I just cut it? I'm gonna take this out like this. I'm gonna use a big chunk, like I'm gonna use this much because I love cheese. And you can add as much or as little, but I'm gonna add a lot because I love cheese, okay? So then we're gonna go ahead and start grating this bad boy like this. And you go to town. Una chinguiza. No wonder moms have, that's why like moms have freaking strong forearms because they're over here like cooking for their damn families. I wouldn't, I'd be like, y'all motherfuckers can make your own food. I'd be the type of mom that'd be giving Lunchables to my kids. Hell no, I would not be doing this on the daily. Cause I know some moms that be still making their kids lunch after 36 years. This cheese, please use sharp cheddar. I only have, what is this called? Colby Jack. Use sharp to be authentic, but I'm just a basic bitch, and you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the cheese. You wanna get a little extra on that? Pour it in, baby, like a Little Caesar's pizza, hot and ready, daddy. I know it looks kind of gross, but okay. I didn't want to cook them prior because I like my broccolis to have a crunch on them. If you want them to be kind of soggy, you can like cook them beforehand, and then you're gonna toss in your broccoli, like oh my god, and your little carrots just for the color, because you know I wanted it to be a little a little chevangé, you know what I'm saying? And then go ahead and just mix in your, oh my God. It literally went from 0 to 100 real quick, huh? All right, y'all, let's go ahead and take a hot and ready. Oh, look at this. Okay, it's a little hot, so we're gonna have to wait. Ready? Here we go. It's hot. This is so fucking bomb. You need to hook your mama up with this because this is way better than fucking video. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. If you like these topics of videos, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what kind of foods you want me to make next, you know, because, you know. Thank you guys so much. Las gafas. I'll see you stupid bitches later.
Up in the air, I want you to jump.